The chance of a large meteor or asteroid hitting Earth in the next 100 years is extremely low, but not zero. The exact probability depends on the size of the meteor, as different sizes pose different levels of risk. The likelihood of a collision depends on the size of the object in question. Small meteors, less than 25 meters in diameter, frequently enter Earth's atmosphere, but they usually burn up before reaching the surface. These are responsible for the majority of meteors we see as shooting stars, and the chance of one causing significant damage is very low. Medium-sized meteors, those between 25 and 140 meters, can cause local damage, like the 1908 Tunguska event in Siberia, which is thought to have been caused by a meteor or comet. The chances of a medium-sized object hitting Earth are still small, but higher than that of a large one. Large meteors, greater than 140 meters, could have devastating global consequences, like the impact that contributed to the extinction of the dinosaurs 66 million years ago. The chance of a large impact is very low over the course of a century. Small objects, those less than 25 meters in diameter, hit Earth's atmosphere regularly, hundreds or even thousands of times a year, but they usually burn up without causing significant damage. These objects represent little to no risk. Objects in the 25 to 140 meter range could cause regional damage, and the probability of a significant impact from such an object is approximately 1 in 500 to 1,000 over 100 years. Large objects greater than 140 meters pose a risk of catastrophic consequences, regional or global scale disasters. The probability of a large impact from an object this size is roughly 1 in 500,000 to 1 in 1 million per year. Over 100 years, this would translate to a chance of about 1 in 5,000 to 10,000. Asteroids and comets that come close to Earth are closely monitored by astronomers. As of now, over 25,000 near-Earth objects, or NEOs, have been discovered. While the vast majority of these objects pose no immediate threat, astronomers continue to track potentially hazardous asteroids and comets. The Planetary Defense Coordination Office, or PDCO, part of NASA, is actively working on identifying and tracking NEOs that could pose a threat to Earth. This includes efforts to develop strategies for deflecting or mitigating the impact of a hazardous object, should one be identified in time. Based on estimates, large impacts from objects over 140 meters are rare, but can have catastrophic effects. For example, small impacts by objects about 20 meters or less occur on a yearly basis, but rarely cause any significant damage. Medium impacts by objects 25 to 140 meters are less frequent, occurring every 100 to 1,000 years. Large impacts by objects larger than 140 meters are extremely rare, occurring once every 500,000 to 1 million years on average. Small meteors, those less than 25 meters, are frequent and cause no significant harm. They represent almost no risk in the next 100 years. Medium-sized objects, those between 25 and 140 meters, have a probability of an impact roughly 1 in 500 to 1,000 over 100 years. Large objects, greater than 140 meters, have an extremely low probability of hitting Earth in the next 100 years, around 1 in 5,000 to 10,000. The chance of a significant meteor impact in the next 100 years is very low, particularly for large catastrophic impacts. While small meteors frequently enter the atmosphere, they typically burn up harmlessly. For medium-sized meteors, the likelihood of a regional event is still rare, but not impossible. The probability of a large world-changing impact is very small, around 1 in 5,000 to 10,000 over 100 years. The good news is that thanks to modern astronomical observation, scientists are better able to detect and track near-Earth objects, or NEOs, and efforts are ongoing to develop planetary defense strategies to prevent or mitigate such impacts.